Hello, it's me, Coco. Recently, you might have been hearing about Web3 and crypto and blockchain, and there are a lot of misconceptions running around there. So today, I'm going to talk about the top 3 misconceptions that I've heard about blockchain and cryptocurrency. Let's go. The number one misconception about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency in general is that it's not eco-friendly. And while it is partially true, it's still just partially true. When people think about blockchain and cryptocurrency, they usually first think about Bitcoin. Bitcoin uses a proof of work consensus mechanism, which I can talk about later if you guys are interested. Just let me know in the comments. Actually, let me know any questions that you have in the comments, and I can feature them in future videos. But usually, because Bitcoin is the one that they think about, they think that all other cryptocurrency and all other blockchain technology works the same as Bitcoin, but that is not true. Although it is true that Bitcoin is really bad for the environment. I'm not going to dispute that at all. But there are other blockchains that are way more eco-friendly and energy efficient. Anything that's on a proof of stake blockchain is going to be very efficient, up to 10,000 times more efficient than Bitcoin, for example. And there are even other ones that are in development and growing in popularity every day. So that takes the worry out for the energy consumption. But even for Bitcoin that uses a ton of energy, you'd be surprised how much of that comes from renewable sources. They only need 3 things to operate. Number 1, they need the hardware. Number 2, they need an internet connection. And number 3, they need an abundant source of electricity. But since these are the only 3 things that they need, it's actually very easy to create infrastructure for mining coins on a proof of work blockchain. And this is why miners are able to go into areas that have abundant sources of electricity that can't otherwise be used, such as when a hydroelectric dam, does its thing, there's usually a lot of extra electricity. Now it's being used to mine crypto. Same thing at oil fields. All of the fields have these things called flares where they just burn the extra gas that they can't afford to build a pipeline to transport or to process. That natural gas can now be used to mine Bitcoin, and believe it or not, that's actually carbon neutral because it already would be burned. And you don't have to tell me that we need to end our dependence on fossil fuels, so that won't be the case forever. But it is an interesting way that cryptocurrency miners are using really creative methods to use more eco-friendly ways to mine the coins. Another concern is e-waste. And if you ask me, the e-waste is going to exist whether we're using it for blockchain technology or not. So instead of directing the energy to the blockchain community, I think it would be much wiser to direct that energy to the industries that make the hardware, to encourage them to make them easily repairable and to use more recycled materials. What people don't realize is that blockchain technology is going to change many people's lives for the better, but we need to work together in order to make it sustainable from the beginning. That's why I really want more environmentalists to come into the Web3 blockchain crypto community so that we can all, as a group, raise our voices and make sure that everybody knows that we need to prioritize sustainability while building the network. The number 2 misconception is that it's not inclusive. There is this idea that the crypto community is dominated by crypto bros, a white guy in a hoodie. And the fact is that women and people of color are 2 of the fastest growing groups in the crypto community and in NFTs. Now, considering financial inclusivity, I think it will become a lot more financially inclusive when we move on to blockchains that have lower transaction fees. And those blockchains also happen to be the ones that are the more eco-friendly ones at the same time. I'm not gonna lie, some aspects of crypto are not that inclusive, such as if you want to set up your own mining rig to mine Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other proof of work blockchain. But you don't have to own a mining rig in order to benefit from blockchain and cryptocurrency. In fact, there are other ways to benefit, such as trading, selling NFTs, or getting one of the many jobs that are popping up every day on the blockchain. A lot of this technology is going to replace older industries like the traditional finance industry, or at least supplement it in some way. And the fact is that cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is way more inclusive and anti-discriminatory than the traditional financial world. You cannot argue against that. The third misconception is that what you see is what you get, and that whatever exists on the blockchain is what is meant to exist, when actually the whole Web3 world is being built as we speak. That's why a lot of things look really inefficient. It's just the same as any early technology, like cars, for example, were very, very polluting, even more polluting than they are now when they first came out, like a Model T. And computers used to be the size of entire rooms, and Who would look at that and think that it's practical? But some people saw the promise of the technology and continued to build it until it became a lot more practical and easy to use and solved many of the world's problems. The same is going to be true of all of this blockchain technology in Web3 and with cryptocurrency. And as I said before, it's as important now as ever for people who are interested in environmentalism and human rights to get involved in the communities. You don't have to invest, but it would be very wise for anybody to learn more about the communities by joining forums on Reddit, joining Twitter Spaces, and talking to your friends about what they know about blockchain. This technology is already changing lives all over the world, and we're going to continue to see it grow and grow. If you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments. I would really love to read them and do my best to answer them. And probably in the future, you're going to see more videos from me about blockchain and sustainability. If you want to see even more after watching this video, you can check out my TikTok where I have made a ton of videos already, and I'm also open to answering questions there too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to see more from me about Web3, blockchain, and how it relates to sustainability, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified when my videos come out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!